YouTube, what's good? Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Guys, we're just going to talk about this and get this out the way. This video ain't about me. So let's talk about the, untimely passing of one Kevin Samuels. If you guys don't know who Kevin Samuels is, you probably know who he is if you're watching this video. Kevin was really big in this sector of YouTube and this space and the things that I talk about and other tubers talk about. Kevin was, kind of running the game. He had over 1 million subscribers, over 1 million followers on Instagram, just really doing his thing, making a lot of money. And, honestly, I personally think making a difference in a lot of people's lives. So Kevin unfortunately died last week. I believe it was confirmed Friday morning. I think it was officially confirmed, but the rumors were going around since like early Thursday. Sorry it took me a minute to make this. It's been a little bit busy, but I did plan on making this video. Kevin died pretty suddenly. No one expected it. He was, I think he was 57, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty young, man, to die. These things happen, guys, and I think a lot of times when this kind of stuff happens, it really just sheds a light on how short life really is, and it kind of just opens our eyes to like, man, it doesn't matter who you are. Kevin was sitting on top of the world, making crazy money, just running his business and just living his life to the fullest, was enjoying himself, and just like that, it can all be gone. It's crazy. It still doesn't feel real. Like, I can't even believe I'm making this video right now. It just doesn't feel real. But Kevin to me personally, I loved Kevin. I loved his content. Kevin was a big inspiration to me, and he was a big reason that I wanted to do what I'm doing now. He really inspired me to want to do this and take it serious. Not that I believe in everything he says, because we had differing opinions on a lot of things, but we thought the same on a lot of things. But Kevin I think Kevin was making a very big difference, especially amongst the Black community. It's that simple. And a lot of people may or may not agree with me on that, but I really think Kevin was making a difference in what he was doing. And I think the proof is in the pudding. The views are there, and people keep coming back. New people keep coming in. If what he was doing wasn't working, Kevin wouldn't have got as far as he got in his career, especially in the amount of time he did it. Kevin blew up. It almost feels like overnight. He was grinding for years, but it feels like he just blew up overnight, right? Like that Average of Best video came out. What was that? I think it was maybe the end of 2020 or... Yeah, I think it was the end of 2020 it came out, and man, it took off, and nothing's been the same since. And it really changed the whole space. It changed the whole sector, the RP sector, the manosphere, whatever you want to call it. It changed it, and I think it was for the better. I think Kevin and his content was really getting out a lot of uncomfortable conversations that people didn't want to have. And I think he was helping break down a lot of barriers that men and women have between each other that are keeping us from growing and progressing as people. I think he was helping people, in their relationships. He was helping people realize the truth. And I think that's what a lot of people needed. Not just women, men and women. I think a lot of us needed to hear some of the truths that Kevin was saying. Things I heard Kevin say got me on my grind, made me realize like, man, I could be doing a lot more. I could be doing a lot better. So whatever your opinion on Kevin was, you can't say he wasn't making a difference in the community. But I want to talk about something a little darker. When the rumors first came out that Kevin was, possibly dead, some of the things that I read that people were saying were just pure disgust. It was gross. I just couldn't believe some of the things I was hearing. And people say People say Kevin was tearing down black women, tearing down the black community. Kevin never wished death upon y'all. Kevin was trying to help everyone. Whether you liked his delivery or not, whether his delivery was too harsh for you or he thought he was just being too much or unrealistic, Kevin's goal was set out to help people, and you can't convince me otherwise of that. But when someone dies and you go online and you say they deserved it, or you say that, you know, it happened because of X, Y, and Z, or he's not going to be missed, or you want to make jokes about someone, something's wrong with you. All right? That's someone's son. You know? That's someone's uncle, someone's brother. You know, this is just like you. There's people who may not like you. All right? There's people who maybe wouldn't care if you died. But guess what? There's a lot of people that would. Do you think that Kevin Samuels' own mother wanted to find out her son was dead because the internet was literally trash talking him? That's the way she found out he died. Would you want your mom to find out about your death that way? Guys, the ignorance, the hatred that's been spewed about this man in his absence, it's disgusting. It's just like, what happened to humanity? People barely act human anymore. I can't believe that people were saying something, and I'm not going to repeat the exact things. They were just awful. I wouldn't say anything like that about someone I didn't like. It could be someone I just can't stand. Hate them. I still would never go online and trash talk someone who just died that way. That's just not even cool. And all you people who did that, I hope no one does that to you when you die. All right? Guys, I think there's a lot of lessons we can take away from this. The first one, life is short. Guys, 57 years old in today's age is young to die. That's young, okay? It's very young. And I know Kevin was a cancer survivor and he had, some health conditions along the way throughout his life, but still, it's young. His mom had to bury him. His mother. No mother wants to bury a son. All right? Guys, with life being as short as it is, you have to seize every moment. You have to capitalize on your opportunities, and you got to go out and try and get what you want. Go out and get the life that you want to live, and grind until you can, because you could be living unhappy and then you never know what's going to happen. But I think you want to look back and reflect on your life and be happy with the decisions that you made. You want to feel like you did what you wanted to do. And it doesn't matter what it is that you want to do. Seek out to do it. Chase your dreams. Follow them. Kevin did. Kevin chased his dreams. And in the process, man, Kevin, he got there. He got the money. He achieved his goals and was still achieving his goals. Although his life was cut short, at least he got to say, I went out on my own terms the way I wanted to. And I think that's more than probably 95% of people who die can say. This just makes me want to live my life even better than I do. I already work out, eat pretty good, but there's things I can change in my life that can make me even better person, make me a healthier person, make me, help my mind, help me learn and grow and develop as a person. I'm looking at this like, I thought I was doing more and really taking steps to advance my life, and I'm looking at them like, there's more I can do. There's more. There's always more you can do. All right? Guys, I just want to end this and say, Kevin, rest in peace. You will be missed. But your videos, your clips, your live streams, they will live on forever. All right? And I'm sure I'll be referencing them to people in the future when certain topics and things come up. Guys, hey, if you want to say rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, go ahead, drop it in the comments. Guys, I'm not going to do any self-promotion here. This video isn't about me. It's about Kevin. Kevin, rest in power, King. Condolences to your family. And guys, we just got to move on and live the life the best way we can and just work to be a better version of ourselves each and every day. Guys, I will be back on Monday. Peace.